Hi, I'm Danelle. I'm an oil painter, and today I'm going to share with you the first session with a commissioned oil portrait of a border collie. The joke is that I'm commissioning it to myself because this is the first time I have painted one of my own dogs in many years. Here is a portrait I did of my Rhodesian Ridgeback and a pit bull that I had back in 1992. And then in 1994 I painted this portrait of another pit bull, when he was a puppy, with my friend's rescued track greyhound. So this is the first time in that many years that I have painted one of my own dogs. So today I'm painting a portrait of my border collie, Audrey. She's 6 years old. She is trained in search and rescue. She does a little bit of agility, and she goes on hikes with me every single day with my other two border collies. She is full of energy, a bit of chaos. She loves everybody. She loves all dogs. She's full of love, but she's also full of chaos. So I kind of just wanted to go back to something that felt comfortable and fun after doing this series of videos that I've been doing, trying this brand new kind of impressionist style, the alla prima. So this one will be more my traditional way of painting, where I put down a base coat and let it dry for a couple of days. Then I'll go back and refine it, sometimes a third session, but I will bring you along when I do the next sessions. If you like these kind of videos where you paint along with me, I share some of my challenges, some of the things I like doing. I share some tips about oil painting, and I also do outdoor vlogs here in Southeast Alaska where it's really beautiful, and do some sketches, and I do some sketchbook tours. So subscribe if that sounds good. I'm doing 2 to 3 videos a week. And I also have a website, danellekelly.art, if you'd like to see more of my current and past work. I have prints available there for pretty good prices. I have some original oil paintings available there. Let's get started on this week's painting, Audrey. I start here with my basic palette, a couple new colors, lemon yellow and cerulean blue. And then I start with a warm background. I know because Audrey's black, there's going to be a lot of blues and violets in there. And yellow is the complement of violet. And then I put on a color that I end up not being happy with. So off it goes. Then put in a green that I like much better, still a warm color. Using quite a bit of thinner with the paint, trying to keep it thin so I have a thinner base coat. And just mixing up some darks for her fur. Some alizarin, cadmium red, ultramarine blue, little cerulean, tiny bit of white, and a couple of the lighter violets. Start getting in those darks first. Just using this pretty bad reference. It's a photo that I printed out in my printer. It's not very good. It causes me some troubles with the ears because the lack of clarity. The ear fur got a little bit muddled up with the shrub that was behind her, so I'll be fixing her ears in my second go around with this painting. Which is why that ear on the left ends up looking out of proportion big to the ear on the right. The ear on the right I accidentally made too small, but that's easy to remedy in my next session. So I'm just trying to get a variety of blues and violets in here. The light is coming from the top left of the canvas. So there's some light striking her back, the top of her face. top of her nose. It's interesting painting your own dog as opposed to a client's dog, because you know your own dog so well. In some ways it's really helpful. Like I could go just look at her and double check the color of her eyes. Her eyes are fairly light. They have almost a greenish cast, but in some ways you know them so well that I think you can get a little bit muddled up in the details, wanting every detail to be just how you think the dog should look. It's kind of neat though, because as you're painting your dog, you feel like you're getting to know them on a new level. You're thinking so hard about every little feature and anatomical piece. Her legs look kind of short in this, and part of that is the angle of the camera, of course. But when I looked at her, I realized her legs are shorter than my other two collies in proportion to her body. She's a pretty small border collie. She's only about 32, 34 pounds. They all came from the same breeder down in Georgia. They all have a grandfather in common. Audrey is 6 years old. She's been a very, very good dog. She loves search and rescue. She's so enthusiastic. Actually, all three of my collies love search and rescue. They love people so much. They just think it's the biggest joy in life to go find someone hiding in the woods. On our training sessions, we get volunteers to hide for us, and they love it. And we also do demonstrations at local schools, Rotary meetings, all kinds of the Boy Scouts. We'll be doing a couple of search and rescue demos. I teach the kids about wood safety and what to do if they get lost. And then the dogs the kids will go hide, a few hundred feet away behind a couple trees or something, and then the dogs will find them over and over again, and the kids absolutely love it so much, as do the dogs. The kids will throw the ball for them, and they are just tireless in entertaining the dogs. So it's really a win-win for everybody. We belong to Ketchikan Volunteer Rescue Squad, and I've been training search dogs for 30 years. Actually, be exactly 30 years, January 2026. Trying to get that coat texture right. A little bit of shadow on the right side of her white collar, so I got a little bit of a little bit too much color in there, I think I was thinking. So, well, that was fun. I hope you join me for the second session. I should be able to finish it. So in the meantime, I hope you keep painting, stay creative, and have fun.